is your host, E.I. Smith. Today's date is Thursday, May 2nd, 2019, and the time is 7:01 p.m. I am on the corner of Meridian and 41st Street, and I'm waiting for the Middle Beach Loop trolley to take me back to the South Beach area. I'm going to get some gang stalking caught on camera today. Be looking for obstruction of movement, synchronized, space crowding, public service vehicles in abundance, taxis in abundance, and a whole host of other gang stalking activity that I will call out as I see it. Let's go. I'd like to talk about another element of gang stalking that is unknown to a lot of people in the online community. And that aspect of gang stalking is paranormal activity. There are high levels of government and the upper echelons of many religions that investigate paranormal activity. That can also be described as supernatural activity or activity that cannot be explained with science. The investigation of the paranormal goes back many millennia. And today's paranormal investigations involve many aspects of gang stalking. I've talked previously about some of the ways that a person can get placed in a gang stalking campaign. Yeah. Oh, can I take a picture of you? Yeah, I could take a picture for you. Yeah. I'm gonna take a quick picture of this young lady and then we'll get back to the video. It's a beautiful picture. How many pictures do you want? Just one? Okay. On three. 1, 2, 3. I got it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's me too. That's the one I'm waiting on too. So I just took a picture of that young lady and we'll get back to paranormal activity. Paranormal activity is investigated by many law enforcement agencies, including military aspects, the CIA, and various other agencies that we probably don't know about. I've talked at some length as to how a person can get placed into a gang stalking campaign, and I'll go down the list again. A nasty divorce, having an inheritance, whistleblowing, making the wrong enemy, and exhibiting peculiar behaviors, as well as being a loner, and becoming a person of interest in paranormal investigations. It's kind of like the X-Files, that movie that ran, the television show that ran from, I'd say, at least from 1992 to the year 2002. It had a fairly long run with David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. They played agents Mulder and Scully, respectively. And they were FBI agents that investigated paranormal activity, namely aliens and the supernatural. Those kinds of operations really exist. And there are people right here in the United States that are the subject of such investigations. Now, whether or not I am, I don't know. But I did go to a Christian school from the time I was 2 to the time I was 12. That school is First Apostolic Christian School in Knoxville, Tennessee. I went to a whole host of churches in the city of Knoxville. My family, my extended family, well, we'll say my maternal family, are the stewards of Bethesda Missionary Baptist Church in Cleveland, Ohio, which is a church that has been around for in excess of 60 years in the inner city Cleveland area. I've started my own website and enterprise, EIS Media Group and Bible Discourses LLC, of which I am the founder and sole proprietor. And in this enterprise, I discuss religious, theological, philosophical, ancient history, and historical topics, as well as the producing of art and related images. There was a time in my young life, my senior year in high school, where I read the Bible in a 9-month period. And my parents at the time and I used to go over the topics. Sometimes the debates, particularly with my father, became heated on what the scriptures meant and so forth. I have my own interpretation of the scriptures. He has his. Just as everybody has their own interpretation of scriptural and philosophical texts. I've never claimed to have performed any miracles. I've never claimed to have originated from some divine figure, some god or some demigod or other deity. I've never claimed to have been abducted by aliens. Or had an alien encounter. But who knows? Maybe there's other stuff that these paranormal investigators look for. But I'll have you know that we witnessed some synchronization earlier with that young lady that asked me to take that picture of her. She's on the bus now. Notice how, as I was taking her picture, the bus pulled up. The trolley, well, this is not a bus, this is a trolley. The trolleys are free, the buses cost. When I took that young lady's picture, the trolley immediately pulled up. That is synchronization. You make a move, the gang-stalkers make a move. And I've emphasized on several occasions that public works employees, and this is a public work, a trolley is a municipal, city-run enterprise. And gang-stalkers have tight command of city enterprises, the firefighters, the EMS, the trolley, the Metrobus, the police, the sewer, water, city mandated construction projects, and any semi-law enforcement agency or private security contractor that the above named enterprises commission for security. They're all under the tight command of the gang-stalking mechanism. So don't be surprised when you see public servants or public works employees participate in gang-stalking. That was a gang-stalking interaction. The woman that asked me to take her picture was a gang-stalker. She just happened to ask me for that picture as I was recording a video on gang-stalking. And when I took her picture, the bus immediately came. Again, coincidences like that stop being coincidences when they happen every day. They become derivations. You make a move, the gang stalkers make a move. It's called synchronization. I'm going to stop this video in 3 minutes at the 15-minute mark and record another 15-minute video later tonight. It's fairly cold on some of these trolleys, so I bundle up so as not to catch a cold or get hypothermia or pneumonia, because some of these trolleys are absolutely freezing. Stopping the video in 10 seconds.